A Scourge of Touts, Heroes and Goats, and Actual Christmas in October. Welcome to the Unlimited Supply Podcast, your daily music business TLDR in your ear, powered by good old American know-how and brought to you by NoDisk, helping music technology and finance companies navigate the music industry. It's September 5th, 2024. I'm Lars Murray, and it's Touring Thursday. Before we hit the road, though, with summer unofficially over, the verdict is in, at least Billboard's verdict. Sabrina Carpenter won the summer in Billboard terms. Carpenter's Espresso was Billboard's #1 global song of the summer, and her other hit, Please, 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 came in at number 4. She's the only artist with 2 songs in the top 10. Of course, Billboard is only one source, and any of the following top 10 records might have a legit claim to Song of the Summer. Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, a bar song Tipsy by Shaboozey, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen, Beautiful Things by Benson Boone, $1 Million Baby by Tommy Richmond, my personal candidate, Too Sweet by Hozier, and Gotta Only by Floyd Minnar and Chris MJ. The glaring omission on the Billboard chart is Charli XCX, who actually managed to name the summer Brat Summer and popularize the term brat. Of course, Song of the Summer contenders aren't guaranteed immortality. Billboard has a full summary of Songs of the Summer top 10s going back to the 50s, and for every I Can't Get No Satisfaction, there's a Billy Don't Be a Hero. All right, let's hit the road. When bots and scalpers take over, there's often a lot of finger-pointing between Ticketmaster, the secondary market, and even the artists who use Ticketmaster as their pain sponge, even when sometimes the artists are culpable for ticket prices being so high. Not Chappell Roan, though. She's our hero of the week. When her October 1st show in Franklin, Tennessee sold out a bit too fast, she and her team and Ticketmaster smelled bots. And instead of just shrugging her shoulders, her team and Ticketmaster got together to cancel the tickets that had been sold, wipe the slate clean, and give her real fans another shot at getting hold of tickets. That's a whole lot of hassle to take on. Chappell deserves a lot of credit for going the extra mile for her fans. In contrast to the other big story of the week over in the UK, where the long-awaited Oasis reunion tour went on sale over the weekend with dynamic pricing in place, driving prices on the primary market through the roof, to the extent that even UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer weighed in, along with UK Culture Minister Lisa Nandy. In fact, the Prime Minister had more to say on the subject than the Gallagher brothers themselves. Their response so far has been to remain uncharacteristically silent. They haven't even uttered a single twat or wanker, and they've allowed their managers and promoters to sponge up the pain. The other reaction was to add 2 more shows at Wembley. If Chappell Roan is the hero of the week, the Gallaghers may be the goat, and not the kind they want to be. The whole scandal has popularized a new term, scourge of touts, giving scalpers a new collective name, herd of sheep, pride of lions, murder of crows, and now a scourge of touts. Jess Weatherfield has the story at The Verge, not The Scourge, and Richard Smirke and Rania Aniftos were also on the case at Billboard. With all that money and energy flowing into Oasis in the UK, the other side of the coin is a weakness at the grassroots level of live music. In the past, we've covered the challenges facing smaller festivals and events across the UK, with a movement growing to suspend the 20% value added or sales tax on smaller events amid a rash of cancellations this year. At the same time, the industry group Live released its annual report, and the UK live business was up 17% year over year, pointing to a greater concentration of wealth in the UK live business. Gideon Gottfried over at Polestar has the coverage. Every week we discuss the artists dominating their markets, a few artists who might be punching above their weight, and a few you might be surprised still have tickets available in the US music capitals, New York, LA, and Nashville. We call it the Who Sells Out. In NYC this week, the big show is Usher, who is a sellout at the Barclays on Friday night. Other than that, it's a packed week of indie rock and alt rock. Cage the Elephant will be at the Garden tonight. That's where I'm going to be. See you there. The lower bowl is mostly sold out. Still some scattered seats, mostly in the upper reaches. Still some GA tickets at Face for Clutch with Rival Sons and Fu Manchu at the Brooklyn Paramount tonight. That's where the other people seem to be going. Cigarettes After Sex are at the Garden on Friday night, with fewer than 30 tickets still available. So we'll hand them the sellout prize. And still some standing room balcony slots available for Bikini Kill Saturday night at the Paramount. Jane's Addiction and Love and Rockets are a sellout for 2 shows on the roof at Pier 17, Tuesday and Wednesday. In Nashville, where practically nothing ever sells out, local heroes and old friends Colony House are sellouts 4 nights in a row, tonight through Sunday at the Basement East. Though there are plenty of seats available for Meghan Trainor at the First Bank Amphitheater on Tuesday and for Dierks Bentley at the Bridgestone on Saturday night. And Carrie Underwood will be playing the Opry both Friday and Saturday. Still tickets available for that. In LA, still some scattered tickets to see Jelly Roll's Beautifully Broken tour Friday night at Crypto.com Arena. Clairo is having a viral moment, and her 5-show residency is a sellout this week at the Fonda, with secondary market tickets fetching a pretty penny. And here's someone you used to know. Exotech NY Improv Collective featuring Kimbra is at the 2220 Arts and Archives Saturday night. Tickets are still available for that. And there are also plenty of tickets to see old friend Logan Ledger and Jeremy Pinnell, their acoustic tour 2024, tonight at the Moroccan Lounge. Go check out Logan Ledger. If you like Farron Young, you'll love Logan Ledger. That's another Touring Thursday, but before we go, yesterday I made a joke about it being Christmas in September. Well, apparently the joke was on me. Billboard is reporting that musicians in Venezuela are using Christmas songs to protest dictator and notable election denier Nicolas Maduro's declaration this week that Christmas would be on October 1st. Well, it's kind of refreshing that the USA doesn't host the most batshit crazy election deniers in the world. It should be a warning about the kind of thing that happens when you give one person too much power. Good for the musicians of Venezuela for speaking truth to power at considerable personal risk. Sigal, Ratner, Arias has the story in Billboard. Support for the Unlimited Supply podcast is provided by Roy-Fi. If you need an advance to take your career to the next level, Roy-Fi has the best rates in the industry, the fairest terms, and no hidden agendas. Roy-Fi is mission-driven to give artists the independence they need. See if you're eligible for an advance at Roy-Fi. That's ROYFI.com. If you like what you hear, smash that follow button wherever you get your podcasts. Drop us a rating and a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and tell a friend or 3. Visit unlimitedsupplypod.com for links to tell us what you think about the show, to suggest feature ideas, to feed us info, to feed us lunch, to call us out on our dubious assertions, and to tell us what we're missing out on. Tomorrow's Finance Friday. I'll talk to you then. I'm Lars Murray, and remember, in this business, no conflict usually means no interest.